Question 3. Imperial China versus absolutist Europe. Question 3. History is full of powerful countries with strong leaders. A great example of this is Imperial China from the Sui all the way to the Qing dynasty and the absolute monarchies of early modern Europe. These times were known for rulers with a lot of power and big changes in culture, the economy, and politics. Prompt. Write a detailed essay where you compare and contrast Imperial China from the Sui to the Qing dynasties with the absolutist monarchies of early modern Europe. In your essay, remember to, number 1, start with a clear main point or thesis, comparing or contrasting Imperial China with the absolute monarchies of early modern Europe. 2. Give some background to help explain the topics you are comparing and contrasting. 3. Use at least 2 specific examples or facts about the imperial dynasties of China and the absolutist monarchies of Europe to support your main point. 4. Compare the imperial dynasties of China and the absolutist monarchies of Europe by highlighting key similarities and differences. 5. Show a good understanding of how these beliefs shaped the way China and Europe were governed. Scoring guide. You will get 1 point for the thesis if you respond to the prompt with a historically defensible thesis or claim that establishes a line of reasoning. For contextualization, you will get a point if you describe the broader historical context relevant to the prompt. For evidence, you will get 1 point if you provide specific examples of at least 2 pieces of evidence relevant to the topic of the prompt, or 2 points if that evidence supports an argument in response to the prompt using at least 2 specific pieces of relevant evidence. And you will get the analysis and reasoning. You will get 1 point if you use comparison to frame or structure an argument that addresses the prompt, or 2 points if you demonstrate a complex understanding of the historical development that is the focus of the prompt through sophisticated argumentation and or use of evidence. So when you're writing your claim, Part A, your thesis, create a clear main idea, thesis that talks about how the imperial dynasties of China and the absolutist monarchies of Europe were similar or different. B, contextualization. Give some context to help explain where these forms of government came from and why they were important in both places. Part C, evidence. Use 2 specific examples or facts about the imperial dynasties of China and the absolutist monarchies of Europe to support your main point. D. Part D, analysis and reasoning. Compare the imperial dynasties of China and the absolutist monarchies of Europe by highlighting key similarities and or differences. And then which question would you like to go to next? If this is not your second question, you can go to question 1 on feudalism, where you will write a response where you will compare, tell how they are alike, and contrast, tell how they're different, the feudal systems of medieval Japan and Europe. Question 2, the conquests. You will write a detailed response about which event, the Muslim conquest of Afro-Eurasia or the European conquest of the Americas, was better for people. Or if this is your second question, you can select I've answered 2 questions and you want to submit your final.